EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Give up the middle with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Yeah! And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. And this one is blocked. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? Why, Tony? Tonight.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
Oh, ready?
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Oh, ready?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Mixon has the 1st down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's Pierce to the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Throwing is Williams. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Second and 7. To throw, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And the Texans will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready.
To throw is Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
South. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play,
Here we go.
It's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A second down throw for Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. A first down there on a gain of 12. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
On the quick, right?
To throw, it's Stroud. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Oh, right.
Now Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bears 13, Texans 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, it's Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. TJ Edwards there on the stop. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, uno more.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Ow, that's right.
Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ow, that's right.
Here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
It is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete to Smith. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third down, 3 to go.
On the quick, right?
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Stroud to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read one, read two, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. On the ground, it's Swift. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And a short pickup down to the 21. On second down, it's Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Texans have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to his tight end, Schultz. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
19 Texans. Here we go. Hey.
On second down, Stroud. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and a yard.
Ow, that's right.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Schultz is the motion man. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down and 9.
Oh, ready.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down. A run with Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. A throw complete to Scott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here's Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And for the second straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift kind of finds himself in a new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing, and he's going to be looking to build off that last year's success.
And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. They're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. So a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.